You getting nervous, Gayla? Now to continue with the program, I invite Dr. Marshall and Dean Jackie Sieppert to come to the podium.
Good evening, Chancellor Dinning, President Cannon, Mayor Nenshi, distinguished colleagues, guests, friends. While I currently serve as the Dean of the Faculty of Social Work at this great university, I'm here tonight as you are, just a simple fan and admirer of Dr. Gayla Rogers. I've seen Gayla's lecture, I've seen her notes. I promise you it will be inspiring, and I very much look forward to the next hour. Having worked for and with Gayla for over 2 decades, however, I'm also here in another capacity. I've been given the honor and the daunting task of trying to introduce her to you tonight. Over the last few weeks, I've thought very long and hard about how to best do that. And I could spend this time detailing her many awards and accomplishments, 12 years as our dean, my dean, an accomplished social work academic, woman of distinction, member of the Order of the University of Calgary, Distinguished Alumni Award. I could also describe the ways in which Gayla has shaped the social work profession across this country and social services in Alberta. Together, however, all of these would fill the entire space for tonight's lecture. So after reflecting upon my task, I realized that I need to make this introduction a personal one that more directly respects and honors the Gayla that I know. So I will begin by letting you in on a little secret. I often greet Gayla with an unusual greeting, one of affection and respect. I simply say, "Hello, boss lady." Now, this term may seem odd and perhaps even slightly disrespectful, but I assure you it's entirely the opposite. It reflects the fact that I would still work for Gayla anywhere, anytime, no questions asked. She has earned my utmost respect and trust and will always be my boss. However, the term that I use also points to her style and grace as a leader. Gayla was no average dean, and has her own way of working and inspiring others. She brings her whole heart, head, spirit, and being to the roles of social worker and leader. She displays a mix that I've rarely seen among the male leaders I have worked with over the years. Gayla Rogers inherited a torn and conflicted faculty in 1998. Some would have tried to create change through sheer force of will, use of authority, teaching lessons where they thought lessons needed to be taught, commanding and controlling. Some would have set a direction and simply told the rest of us to follow. But that isn't Gayla at all. She immediately demonstrated her passion, caring, and respect for colleagues. She united us, healed us, showed us how to stop looking inward. She helped us remember how vital our students and communities are. Yes, Gayla chose another route in those early years. She inspired us and challenged us to become the leading school of social work in the country. She demonstrated through her whole being how we could act, how we could achieve that goal, one that I think we are now poised to reach. During her 12 years as dean, Gayla consistently modeled the attributes that we aspire to. These include openness, transparency, respect for colleagues, hard work, having fun, caring deeply for one another. She's a constant source of support, guidance, and mentorship, and she creates environments in which people are encouraged to experiment and be creative. Above and beyond everything else, Gayla shows us how to care, how to remember the heart in the work that we do. She's quick to celebrate who we are, what we do, and our successes as an institution, as a faculty, and as individuals. And I would say that Gayla's door is always open, still. And she's quick to offer advice, discuss problems and challenges, work together to find solutions, to offer quiet moments of celebration, and at times to challenge all of us to be more bold and accountable. I can't tell you how many times in my first 4 years as dean I've relied on that advice from her.